Right girls, I'm out in the garden. Done a load of it out here. Let me open up the shed bit. Now, I'm just planting some more of this. Remember I put this in last year. This is honeysuckle. So in the winter, you're going to get these lovely berries. And autumn, sort of winter time. I don't know if there's any flowers left on them. Yeah, up there, I don't know if you can see it. It's like pinky flowers that go on it. That's actually my plant's just gone over. So listen, they're about £6 B&Qs. I'm telling you, they're absolutely fantastic. Quick growing, not too invasive, but they will go up lattice work. Let me just open up the shed. It's been a work shed, girls. All my paints and my stuff in here. Started to do some bits and pieces, and some little bits I'm working on now. This is my work area, but this is what I wanted to show you. Oh, here it is. Look at this. These are the flowers you get on it. They're absolutely stunning. So you can flower in the summer. It's evergreen, so the leaves come out. This is mixed in with wisteria, but these are your leaves. So it's evergreen, grows up anything. Thing is, where I planted wisteria, I've noticed that this side's not taking. So I've replanted the roses there because it seems like they need something to grow up too. So I've had to put these two in. So I've got two. I've got the pink, which I've already got there, and then I've got the yellow. So I'll put them in and I'll show you. Right, so I've decided not just to talk to you two sisters. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel, my family one, not Murder Analyze. But you can tell they're quite root bound, but it's quite nice. So I've dug sort of a hole big enough. There's a lot of other plants within here, as you can see, different ones, but they're quite good. But even though I've had all this rain, look, the topsoil quite moist, but underneath really dry. So I'm going to have to put a bit of Miracle Grow in there, a bit of feed in there before I plant them. So that's sort of going to go in there. So you want it sort of about there, but I want it to grow up that way, so we stretch it out. So figure out where you're going to put your plant first. This is the plant. Tells you all about it. Listen, B&Q's, £6. Any garden centre. They do it on Amazon. It's about £14, but it depends what growers. But this was the same size as what I brought last year, and that's that one there. And as you can see how it's grown, really, and it goes right up into the wisteria as well. Great, really. And this is sort of a secluded area. Still haven't made up my mind what I'm doing at the back there. Keep talking about it, still haven't. So for now I'll just continue to plant to cover the areas that I want covered, and just to make it a little bit private up there. Don't know. But because I work outside a lot now, give myself some fresh air because of my high blood pressure, to keep it down, I've decided to make the reading sort of shed that I had into now a work shed. So, plus I love gardening. Winter or summer, gardens for both. Anyway, I'll plant these up, feed them up first because the soil's really dry, and then I'll show you them in a bit. Right, okay, so this is what we've done. Right, now they're both in. I fed them. Once I've dug the hole, I put a bit of the feed in the hole before I put them in. The soil's very dry. Break up, if it's like root bound, break up a little bit of the root just gently with your fingers before planting it. And I've just threaded it through. There, I think it's about to rain. Threaded it through so it'll grow to it. I might tie it to it so it gives it more. Got little bits of tie there so it keeps it going. Then with the other one, because it hasn't got a lot of long stems on it yet, same thing. Dig the hole as deep as the pot, put it in, make sure you feed it well. I put the water and the feed in the hole, then I put the plant in, then I refeed it. So let's see how they go. That one I've just put some of the sticks, but look, you see the sticks that I don't use in there I keep because they'd be good for other plants. Plus sometimes, because we have squirrels, you have to just sometimes put the sticks up. I'll show you, because they just love a bulb, squirrels. They love it. And sometimes also the cats like to have a little poop in there, so it sort of stops them. So I use them for that. But also you can just use them then for other plants you're going to put in that need a bit of support. They're only thin, but listen, you have to buy them anyway, so if you get them free, take them. So this is what we've used. We've used the 2 shrubs. They're evergreen. I love them, so the leaves stay green. They were £6 each from B&Q's. Then I've used a little bit of all-purpose Miracle-Gro. Usually when I'm planting I wouldn't use Miracle-Gro, I would use tomato feed, something like that, but I haven't got any. So Miracle-Gro I usually use. Magnesium, I have put a little, I don't know if you're meant to mix them, but I do. But that's the magnesium. And I use the magnesium because it feeds, especially because they're in big, large planters, really, that we've done. So the soil needs to be well fed. So a couple of, about a spoonful of that in with the water. And then a good feed. One of these. That's all you need. And literally, I've saved a little bit of the water. You can see how blue it is from the Miracle-Gro. Plus it's going to rain, isn't it, here in England. And that's it. So you need a watering can, a couple of plants, any feed really, but I always use tomato feed for whether it's fruit, flowers or, you know, anything, because it's just amazing. Plus it's usually a lot cheaper. But Miracle-Gro is really, really good. Then I just add a bit of magnesium as well. So hopefully next year, this is sort of what we're looking at. I'm hoping that then my wisteria is like nearly 4 years old, and I've tied it back and cut it back this year. But it hasn't flowered yet. But it can take up to 10 years to flower. This is what they're saying, because I didn't do mix the old flower, the old plant with a new one. They sort of put it together. I didn't do it. I just brought new wisteria. I didn't know at the time that you could slice old and new together to give you that growth quicker. And then the rose bush is growing through it. Now this one, these plants, and I'll show you the wisteria. Now this is the wisteria, you know, stem, and it's amazing. And this is the rose on this side, and the same on the other side. The same with this wisteria here. Perfect. It's this wisteria. So if anyone wants to give me any pointers on what else, I'm actually going to put, so I've put the roses, I've now put the honeysuckle with it, and that's what they are, the honeysuckle plants, different varieties. They give great smell, they go evergreen, they give berries, they give flowers, they do it all really. But look at this, this is not growing. This is the same age as the others, so I'm going to put a bit more lattice up, something else for it to grow on under with, and then hopefully it will grow mixed in then to the honeysuckle and the roses like they are. They've got I think clematis and roses and stuff in there, plus the honeysuckle. So we will see how this bare bit turns out next year. Let's go into my shed. Then we've got some jasmine there, and that grows really well actually. And that's, so you can see, I hope you can see. I mean, it just keeps going. This I done the other day, so, and I'm going to plant some flowers in there. It was an old fire I didn't want, so I'm going to plant some flowers. Look at that wisteria, it just keeps on going. Absolutely stunning, really stunning. And you can see then how the honeysuckle from this side is so much, so lovely. It's absolutely lovely. So next week, because this I'm going to put on the Living with Christina, and also to the kids and my sisters. I'll show you the things I'm doing. Yeah, let's do some arts and crafts. Everyone knows I've had high blood pressure. I've had to get it down. Change of lifestyle. Doing what I love. I've always done arts and crafts. I've always done art furniture. So I'm going to be showing you a bit more of that. But Murder Analysed does come back this week with some new cases. So, see you all there. Bye.